Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget the Empowerment Brunch, man. I had a lot of people come up and ask about the Empowerment Brunch. Get your fucking ticket and stop bullshitting. Stop bullshitting. Get your ticket, man. This Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Great time. You will have enough time to come hang out, go get dressed, go wash your car, go to the cleaners, go get your girl's nail done, hair did, all that shit. You might be able to have sex before you go, nigga, so you can relax and enjoy the fucking fight, nigga. Anyways, man, all is good, man. I just want to talk about something real quick. Well, y'all know I'm long-winded, but as soon as I got to my hotel and went to my um, um, I got in my first Lyft ride. My Lyft driver was an Errol Spence fan, right? And you guys saw the video. If not, click. It's on my channel. Dude, I get to the hotel. The receptionist is an Errol Spence fan. I go in the area where they have everyone. Dude, it seemed like, no lie, I'm not gonna lie, every black person in there was an Errol Spence fan for obvious reasons, obviously, right? And a handful of Latino brothers too, because they came up to me and was talking to me, and I just wanted to say, I'll talk about this at the end of the video. Um, it's just amazing how and I never thought Dallas was a small city. I thought Dallas was like, like New York, all these major cities, because when you grow up outside of a city, you think like all these major cities are the same. Chicago, Dallas, Houston, New York, Los Angeles, Miami. You think they're just big cities and they move fast. And unbeknownst to me, it seems like this city and the people that were there, I mean, it was a concentrated audience, right? So I'm speak. I could be I could be speaking from a skewed perspective, right? But it seems like this city has like wrapped their arms around Earl Spence. We don't get this in LA. Mikey Garcia don't get this in LA. As much as they love Mikey Garcia, it's not a from a I played t-ball with him. I went to high school with him. I don't get that feel. I just get fight fans who learn to love, let's say, a Mikey Garcia, since he's fighting him in LA. But it appears to me like there's a level of 6 degrees of separation as it relates to Earl Spence. My cousin's sister, so and so, my girlfriend's best friend. You know what I mean? Like, there's a connection to Earl Spence. I even went to the, I ain't gonna even front. I went to the strip club last night. The strippers knew who Earl Spence was. And they was like, yeah, it's at Cowboy Stadium. Yeah, that's that kid from DeSoto. Man, I was thinking, I was like, man, I would love to raise my kids, man, in something like this. Because in my head, I think of big city as like, everything move fast, you get your job and you raise your kids and you keep them safe. It wasn't like it seemed like there's a connection to Earl Spence somehow, some way. And now in hindsight, when I visualize the Star Center, when I went, in June, I realized why there was over 10,000 black people in the arena. And I need those 10,000 black people to come on back and bring your cousin this time. Bring your drunk uncle. You know what I mean? Bring your second girlfriend. Bring your mistress. All right? I need y'all to come out and support. And all my Latino brothers, y'all need to come out and do y'all thing too, man. And it's just I didn't expect that. I didn't. And I think it's more apparent now because he's obviously more popular now. And I didn't really, 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 really take this into account when I was here in June for the Ocampo fight, you know. But this time around, man, my gosh, wow, insane, like for real insane. And I don't, I'm uncertain if Earl Spence team is gonna get this video, but they absolutely love him. They man, I was like, man, I want to raise my son in a small city. You know what I mean? I want to go back to Portsmouth. My family originated from Portsmouth, Virginia, right? Frederick Douglass Boulevard, Portsmouth Boulevard, and Frederick Douglass, right on the corner. The house right on the corner, man, right across the street from the railroad tracks, man, and the gas station. And that's where my grandfather's from. And I just never knew that. I didn't know it was a small town feel in big cities. You know, it sounds good in movies. It sounds good, but I've never ever felt this before in my life. You guys know my history. I went from New York to L.A., and it's a big city. We don't have a small time feel in the heart of Los Angeles and in the heart of Harlem or in the Bronx. You know what I mean? Maybe Harlem has that, but I didn't completely go through my entire childhood there, so I didn't really experience that per se. But Errol Spence got this city feeling good, and I know people gonna say, "But more people cheered for Mikey Garcia." Yeah, I get all that, but in my humble opinion, I think it's a difference in a fan. You know what I mean? And I think there's a more of an emotional connection to an Errol Spence. Obviously, we're in his hometown. That makes better sense, right? And so it's definitely a concentrated audience, which would veer towards my assumptions being true. And so all the haters in the comment section can just stay out and just watch my next video. Because that's what you're going to do. You're going to watch all my videos and find something that you don't like and hate on it, and then build my analytics so I can get more subscribers. So with that being said, very impressed. Crowd is amazing. And we're going to have a great event Saturday, man. And I can't wait. So anyways, man, I just wanted to say, Earl, you got to go out there and put on a great show now, man. As you did against Ocampo. You know, I know you was slightly disappointed it didn't go more rounds, but, you know, you can't play boxing, you know. And when a man is dead, you got to make sure he's dead, you know. Like the 48 laws of power, you got to eradicate the threat, obliviate the threat. You understand what I'm gonna get back on that series too. I just reminded myself right now I need to get back on that series. But 48 laws of power is powerful, you know. And but anyways, man. And if you guys haven't read 48 Laws of Power, go read Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. If you got Blink is a hell of a. If you guys are having problems making split-second decisions, read Blink. If you having a problem not trusting your intuition, read Blink. Malcolm Gladwell is a hell of a writer. So anyways, man, it's got a great event. Mikey Garcia is as confident as ever. And we're going to have a fight. So anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. The city of Dallas, DeSoto. What is it called? Something Cliff? Oak Cliff. Oak Cliff. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. I'm not. I'm only a visitor. They coming out. So anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. And March 16th, man, come on out. Empowerment Brunch, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're going to have a lot of time, and it's on and popping. So I appreciate you guys, and talk to you guys real soon. Peace.